Thanks for bearing with us. This is Calvin Castine. I'm trying to get the pitches in between, getting my microphone ready. What happens when the cameraman arrives late, just in time for the game. There's somebody with a Provost shirt at third base. Player at second, one at first. Bases are loaded. Chazy Pony League softball visiting Altona Pony League softball at Feinberg Park. We'll get you some lineups after this half inning, but in the meantime you'll have to just bear with us here. It's more important to get the play than to get the lineups. Infield fly should be called. We didn't hear it called, but it should have been. One down. The top of the first inning. We came here to do the baseball game right there. Line Mountain Miners, or whatever they're called. Line Mountain supposed to be visiting Altona, but there was no baseball, so we changed gears. We had already gotten a nice comebacker. Heads up play gets the batter, 2 down. And we got somebody, Bodine at first base, at third base. Already got this Altona team, so we weren't looking to get Altona, but we checked our schedule that we got from the county, and it said Chazy girls at Altona, and that worked out perfectly because there's only 3 Pony League teams in our viewing area in softball. Moores, Altona, and Chazy. We'd gotten Altona at Moores, so we did want to get Chazy, so this worked out okay, except that we're not going to get that Pony baseball team from Altona. 39 teams, we try to cover them as much as we can. It's strike 3. Nothing across for Chazy. They lead them loaded after 1/2 inning. Chazy nothing. Altona coming to bat. Strike 1, 1-1 in the count. In the bottom of the first. We're working on those lineups. Don't go away. Ball. Thank you very much. That's the fastest rating I've ever seen. Alright, we've got Barbie Perrier at the plate. Leading off the bottom of the first. Lines it into left field. Well, all the way back to the rocks back there. Perrier's going to be sent, and she's going to have herself a 4-bagger. It's a genuine home run for Barbie Perrier. Now I'll bring up Lisa Graves. And a pitch, ball. Strike called.
I'm sorry. Good 2.
Hit through the left side. Lisa Graves is on. It brings up Sheena Graves. Looks at a ball. Stolen base attempt. Safe. Called safe.
Nice throw.
Tough turf to be sliding on here. This is a hard surface. They want something that's going to drain, but I think for softball purposes, it's better to have soil out there rather than this hard pack. Is it very? I got some sand around the bases though for sliding purposes, so maybe that works.
Ball. 3-1.
3-1 to count. All four. So Sheena Graves rushes to first. Runners at first and second, and Madonna Bertrand the batter.
Taking the lead runner now. Force at third.
Nobody out in the first. There's the pitch.
Ball.
Ball one. Hit sharply foul. Ralph Graves knocks it down.
Got him in front of the base. Third base. Fourth play.
Ball. Ball.
Just missed. That's yanked foul. Ralph Graves wanted to catch it, and he realized he couldn't do that because it was in play. So he backed off, but third baseman was a little too far away to get it. Payoff pitch, cleanup batter.
Nice. Nice. Gotta have
Hit
it now.
to center field. Look out, girls. It's gonna drop in.
Watch home. Watch home.
And everybody's going to be safe. There's going to be a bases
That's right. On a play like that, guys.
loaded situation. And Becky Bertrand will step in now. Nobody out yet. Becky Bertrand at the plate.
Ball high.
Ball one, bases full. Altona leading 1-0.
Good.
1-1.
21.
Base now.
Ball.
A little low. Ball two.
Ball.
Ball three. 3-1. Ball four. So score a run. Makes it 2-0. Nobody out yet. And Lynn Graves will step in. Strike one. Pitch is a little high.
Ball.
1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
Don't lose her now. Home, home.
Play will come to the plate. No, she's going to go to first. Probably a good choice. I don't think she would have had her at the plate. Third baseman Tremblay asleep at the switch. I wasn't expecting anybody to throw me the ball. So Altona, a good heads-up base running, gets a couple runs in. And now let's see, Tiffany Rock. Tiffany Rock at the plate, 1 out.
Ball. 1.
Hit to center field. It's going to drop in. Going to get away. Rock's going to try to stretch it to 3. She'll be in there safely. Now Crystal Graves steps in. One of the 4 Graves in the batting order. I believe they are 2 sets of sisters. Strike 2.
Ball.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 out. Strike 3. Drop third strike. She is tagged out. And now Rainey Minkler. Rainey Minkler in at the plate. Strike 1. So this is the 9th batter. 5 runs in for Altona. 2 outs, 1 on.
Ball.
Top of the order on deck. Foul off.
Ball.
A little low.
Full count. Ball.
Ball 4.
Base.
So I put runners at the corners as Minkler goes to first, and Barbie Perrier, who led off the inning with a 4-bagger. So could I do it twice in the same inning? We know this girl has to be related to Jared Perrier. Has to be. Squeezed at first base for the out. 5 runs for Altona after 1 full. Altona leads Chazy here on Hometown Cable. This is Becca Beeman at the plate. And apparently Chazy was short a player, so they borrowed a pitcher from Altona. The pitcher for the Chazy side is Haley Trombley from Altona. On the top of the 2nd, Beeman went fishing a little bit. The coach reenacting it for her. Strike 3, nice pitch. Nice pitch, that's 1 down. It'll bring up Stephanie Lauren. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1 and 1. Ooh, in tight. A naval destroyer. That's ball 3. 3 and 1. Ball 4. So Stephanie Lauren will go to first. Gonna bring up Ashley Polomsky. Polomsky, let's got chicks here. Chicks were born to play soccer. Okay. But this chick is playing softball. Ball 1, Stephanie Lauren. What are you doing, Stephanie? They're gonna send her. Here she comes. Here she comes. And old buddy Stephanie Lauren's gonna score from first base on a stolen base, which is quite good, especially since she's slowed down about 20 feet away from the base. Kind of slowed down as if she decided maybe she shouldn't have been stealing. So it gets Chazy their first run. It's a 5-1 ball game. That's a ball. Ball. Ball 3. 3-0. I don't know. Seems like they had more pitches than that, huh? Strike. Outside. That's ball 4. Now Polomsky will make her way to first. Gonna bring up Jen Provost. And she's a lefty hitter. Polomsky going back. It's low. Nice stop. Ooh. She's out. She's out. Kind of a nonchalant tag there by Perrier, but she was out. Well. Strike called. Strike 2 called. 2 down. Foul tip. Another piece of it. Just missed. Kind of close to be taking that one. Getting that close. Got to protect that plate. Here's the pitch. It's ball 4. So Provost gets a free pass. She goes to first. And Allison Bodine will step in. Strike 1. Provost goes to second. Yanked out of play. Full count. Pony softball. Strike 3. Nice pitch. So the Eagles of Chazy pick up a run, and it's a 5-1 ball game going to the bottom of the second here on Hometown Cable. As we roam back into position here, Chazy has their real pitcher here now. Tiffany Trombley has shown up. She is pitching for Chazy. Lisa Graves at the plate. Alright, I think we got the sound back. Tiffany Trombley now pitching for Chazy. On the bottom of the second. Lisa Graves, batter. Lisa Graves on at second. Sound continues to go in and out here, so that was Lisa Graves at second base. Run will score. Call her out. Alright, we're continuing here. We have to tape and Trying to solve our audio problems as we're taping here and not having a lot of luck. I don't even know if I'm just talking to myself or not right now. Let's see. Lisa Graves scored. Sheena Graves must have just went out. This must be Madonna Bertrand. Strike. She went after a high one. Tiffany Trombley on the mound for Chazy. Full count.
Don't lose her, Tiffany.
Just missed. Ball 4. Bertrand walks, bring up Becky Bertrand. Strike one called. Strike two called. That's just swing and miss on that one.
Lead runner now.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Jen, you got the bag. You can sit the other side.
Hit too short.
Yes! Oh!
Looks like she had control, but umpire's right on top of it. Not sure if her foot was off the bag. A lot of other possibilities there, but it looked like she'd picked it up and had her foot in the bag from here, but this is certainly not the place to make that call. This is Lynn Graves. Strike one. Pop top.
Down now. Ball.
Strike three.
That's 2 now.
So, Lynn Graves goes down looking, and Tiffany Rock, who's sitting on the bench over there, holding her bat. I guess that's how she figures she's on deck that way, holding the bat. Runners at second and third.
2 out.
2 down, ball 1. Carrie Breen might be the only one on this team from the West Chazy area, the Beatontown School District.
Ball.
Strike one.
Ball. 3 and 1.
3 and 1. Line shot. That's the third out. So, one more run, I think. 6-1 is the score after 2 full here on Hometown Cable. Nice catch there by Provost. Leah Trombley is leading off in the third. That's the ball. Let's see, Becky Bertrand, the pitcher for Altona.
Ball 3.
Ball 3, 3-0. Ooh, goes after ball 4.
You know you want it, Leah. Just get home. I need your helmet.
That would have been ball 4. Hits sharply to third, throw to first. She's going to be safe. Ball's going to go out of play. Nice pickup, but a wide throw by third baseman Lisa Graves. That'll bring up Carrie Breen. who is an eagle, but a Beekmantown eagle, not a. She's a West Chazy eagle.
Ready, be ready. My ball drop in before you go. Come out.
Ball one.
Nice hustle, Leah. Nice hustle.
And Trombley goes to third.
Ball.
Ball.
Give me a strike. Give me a strike. Ball.
Ball 2. 3-0. Excuse me. 3-0. Sharp play to third base. Nice pickup again by Graves. Throw to first.
Thanks. I like your helmet.
Safe at first. Nice try there. It's tough for a left-handed third baseman to make that play. Graves, a left-hander playing third base. You don't usually get those in the infield.
Get a piece of that.
This is Kathleen Trombley.
0-1.
0-1 to count.
Ball.
Ball. Nice stop there and throw by Sheena Graves. Very mobile catcher.
Hi, Kathleen.
Like 2.
Ball.
Ball. Out of play. Breen coasting to third base. Hit to the opposite side. It's going to be through. Base hit.
Nice.
So Kathleen Trombley gets a base hit. And now Tiffany Trombley will step in as Carrie Breen scores. Makes it a 6-2 game.
Get over a little bit closer. Come back.
Ball 1. Oops.
Get on the base.
And she is out. They kind of collided, and the fielder was going for the ball. So
Ball.
I don't know. It wasn't a batted ball. I don't know.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Fouled off out of play. That's a different ball that Ralph Graves threw in. He didn't catch that one. Like 2. Foul tipped. 2-2 the count. She'll be out at third if she gets nobody covering third. So Trombley ends up at third base here.
Strike 1.
Strike 1.
Ball.
Ball.
2-1. Foul ball. Ball.
I've been fiddling with my microphone,
Full count.
and I think it's my earpiece that's my problem. And I can't tell at the moment because I can't hear. and I don't know if it's because I can't hear because of the microphone or I can't hear because my earplug isn't working. So if you're hearing this, you know more than I do.
Ready, ladies, you know where she's heading. Look out. One more, Becky. Right here, Becky. Take your time, Becky. Take your time.
That's foul ball. So,
Ball 4.
oh, it's ball 4, as all those times when I was cursing because I couldn't hear myself. You were probably hearing everything I said. My old buddy Stephanie Lauren will step in now. Runners at the corners.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. Runners at second and third. Becky Beeman at second base.
Ball.
I was playing with my microphone, and I don't even know if I introduced Beeman when she stepped in there. I guess it's Becca Beeman.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Ball 3. First base is open. High. Ball 4. So Stephanie Lauren goes to first base, and Ashley Polomsky steps in. Bases loaded situation. Ball 1. It's a 6-3 ball game. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th batter. Only one out, I've been told.
Strike. 2.
Strike 2. Ooh, after a high one. Strike 3. The umpire had already called it a ball, but Polomsky surprised her and swung at it. Provost at the plate. Strike 1. This is the 8th batter of the inning. Ball. 8th batter of the inning.
Strike 2.
2. Strike 3. So let's see, 8 batters, 3 outs, 3 on. That sounds like 2 runs. Might be a 6-3 ball game. We'll have to check that. Crystal Graves looks at ball 1. It is indeed a 6-3 ball game. It's sharply to third. Well, the first will be a little bit wide. And Graves will end up at second base on the overthrow. Let's see, now we've got Rainey Minkler. Rainey Minkler at the plate. Strike 1. Hit too short. Provost's going to go first.
Gotta hustle with that gun. Gotta turn it over quicker. Strike.
Left-handed shortstop. Tough on the infield. So we got runners at the corners. And Haley Tremblay, who started the game playing for Chazy, got traded before the game, got traded back in the middle of the game here. So she's changing teams here. Chazy was short a player, so until Tiffany Tremblay arrived, Haley Tremblay went over to the Chazy side. Runners at second and third now. There's a strike. 6-3 the score in the bottom of the third inning.
Ball.
Listen, if you keep moving, you can go home if you want. Carrie, be ready for the play.
Stephanie, move it back a little.
Tag play now.
I'd like to turn around and you. Ashley, go to your right. A couple steps.
Take my time. That's how you learn.
Nice.
Strike 3 or strike 2? Strike 2. 2
Come on, Tiffany, one more.
and 2.
Right in the glove.
Hit to the left side. It's going to get through. 1 run scores. We'll have runners at the corners. And the batter will be top of the order. Well-known home run hitter Barbie Perrier. I didn't know they had any home run hitters named Perrier in Altona. Ball.
Ball.
Ball. Full count.
You ready?
And the pitch. Line shot up the middle. Lauren gets it back in to Trombley. And another run scores. And bring up Lisa Graves. Coach Ralph Graves at third. Here's the pitch.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. To third. Knocked down.
Let's try.
And now it brings up Sheena Graves, the catcher.
Force it third, Allison.
And for all those people tuning in and saying, how come he's covering Altona twice this year and hasn't covered our team at all? It's because there are 3 pony teams that we want to cover in softball. Moores, Altona, and Chazy.
Force it home.
And we came here actually looking for pony baseball, Lion Mountain at Altona.
Go home.
That game was nowhere to be seen, so since we wanted to cover Chazy and we hadn't done it yet, we thought this would be a perfect opportunity to get the Eagles here against Altona. So Altona gets covered twice, and Chazy gets on once. Line shot, look out, don't get hurt. Odin able to get out of the way. Madonna Bertrand ripping that ball. She's on at second. She chases Sheena Graves to third. And now Becky Bertrand, the batter. Strike 1. Ball.
Yeah, watch your runner. Yeah. Watch your runner.
Swing and miss.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, Carrie, get 2 strikes on her, Tagger. Drop it. You ready, Becca?
Bit too short. Long throw, just in time. Yep, we got her. It's the old, I'm not sure, but I think I'll call her out. Call. Scores a run. And brings up Lisa Graves.
Ball.
Nice pitch, strike. Hit to short. Almost to first in time for the play. Becca Beeman putting the tag on the base, making sure she caught the ball. 7 runs. Didn't know they had that rule in pony softball, but Ralph Graves says we've scored enough. The inning's over. Yeah, we got ball one here to Allison Bodine. Strike one. Hit to short. Perrier knocks it down, goes to first. Safe on a close one. She beat it up. Now Leah Trombley will step in. We got about, let's see, what's we got here? 13 to 3 score. Altona. Strike one. Strike two, nice pitch. Safe at second. Oh, nice stop there by Graves.
Yeah, just leave it there for 3 seconds.
Runner advances, but nice job of keeping that ball from getting away there by Crystal Graves. Bertrand delivers. A little soft swing to first. Crystal Graves squeezes it. And we'll bring up Carrie Breen. She swings at the first offering, a high, towering pop-up that nobody wanted to touch. A run scores, and Breen will settle for one. High, towering fly that nobody was able to get up to. There were about 4 of them that could have got there. Heck, I probably could have ran out there and caught that one that was hit so high. But they all thought somebody else was going to get it, and nobody got it. This is Kathleen Trombley at the plate. Breen is at second. 13-4 the score. Strike.
Hi, Kathleen.
Ooh.
Let's take it.
Right on the hip. Now Tiffany Trombley will step in.
Go, Tiffany! Big hit! Nice!
Line shot. Barbie Perrier just kind of stuck the glove up there like she was going to pick an apple off and yanked it in. Showed a lot of confidence in that catch. Now Becca Beeman.
Yay, Tiffany!
Looking for a sign from the coach, and the coach is scratching her knee. Oh, she's got a bandage on her leg. That's what she's doing. She's adjusting her Band-Aid. That wasn't in the playbook, though. There's strike 2 called. Fair ball, unassisted put out by Crystal Graves. And after 3.5, we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Altona leading Chazy. Tiffany Rock will step to the plate. The new catcher, Bodine, is behind the plate. Terry Breen has moved to shortstop. 0-2. I have to get her a broom here. She has one at Halloween time. I don't know where she left it. Just kidding. Hit to Green over to first.
Nice.
In time for the out. Nice play there by shortstop Carrie Green. Yeah, we got nobody tell me now. That was Rock, so this has got to be Crystal Graves. Strike one. High towering fly to left field. It's going to drop in. And the Grays will settle for 2. Yeah, Rainey Minkler steps in. So he's at the first offering. It's going to drop into left field. Should score a run. Uh-oh. Green's going to fire. Green's got an arm on her. Rifle that in. Now we've got
Up the line, up the third base line a little bit.
Haley Trombley. Strike one. I was mentioning last time, she started the game for Chazy. Chazy is short a player, so pitched the first inning for Chazy. Then when Tiffany Trombley showed up, she went back to her home team.
Force at third.
Now Barbie Perrier steps in.
One out.
One out.
One down in the bottom of the fourth.
Gotta be ready for fourth play.
Out of play.
Strike one. One.
Strike.
She took the face mask off because she wanted to see that play. 1-2 the count.
Ball.
2-2.
Fourth play, Jan.
Foul ball.
Full body protection. 2-2. Come on, baby!
Keep playing if it's close, Tiffany.
High.
Ball.
Ball 4. Perrier walks. Bases are loaded for Lisa Graves. 1 out.
What's going on?
And the pitch.
Ball.
It's a ball.
Come on, Lisa! Come on, Lisa!
Allison, whatever you put on the base, Allison. Fourth play if they come to you.
High. 2-0.
Go to first.
Strike. Goes out of play. Runners will move up.
Out of play.
Ball went out of play. You said
Right.
it out loud. You're right.
All right.
My mistake, but it was out of play.
Gonna drop in. Oh, shows what I know. That was a heck of a catch.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Kathleen Trombley. Yeah, Kathleen Trombley out there. What a great catch.
2 outs in field. Where's the first base?
Sheena Graves the batter now. Nobody can catch that. It's foul.
There's the first.
Hit to first. And she's going to be safe. Run scores. Brings up Madonna Bertrand.
Forget it, Allison.
Runners at the corners. And the pitch. High.
Ball.
They'll give up second rather than have the runner on third score.
There's the first now. 2 down.
Base hit.
Hold the ball.
2-run score. Now Madonna Bertrand steps in. Gets the nod from Coach Graves. So he says, go ahead,
2 down.
hit it into the parking lot.
Put on the plate.
Bunted foul. Ball. 2-1. Hard hit into left field.
Nice play, Kathleen.
Another run scores. And now Lynn Graves steps in.
Second, 2 out. Get one.
Ball 1.
Here's the first.
Ball.
Safe. Okay, we've been away for a while. That's a foul ball. Chombley's shoulder was hurting, so she said, how about letting somebody else pitch? So Jen Proble said, boy, I've always wanted to pitch.
2 out.
Ball.
Ball. Uh-oh.
You got it coming. Bring it in.
And it's the 7th run. So Lynn Graves will be at the plate when we start the bottom of the 5th. If we get that far. I'm not sure if there's a mercy rule here or not. I've got a 15-20 to 4 score, so we may find out if there's a mercy rule today.
Are we done now?
Stephanie Lauren at the plate.
Strike one.
Looks at strike 1. Strike two.
I can't count, I can't talk, I can't pick up the ball.
Ball 1 and 2. We're on the top of the fifth. I'm not sure if there's a mercy rule or not. Ooh, strike three right on the outside corner. So that's one down. Steffi thought that was outside. Now Ashley Polomsky, ball one. My guess that the score is 20-4, which would kick in a 15-run mercy rule if there's such a thing here. There's a strike. So if we all stick around, nobody changes the dial, we're going to find out probably, unless Chazy can push a couple across here. They're in the top of the fifth. Altona leading Chazy pony softball. Strike three, that's two down. Polomsky goes down a swinging. And Jen Provost will step in. 2 outs and nobody on. Ball one. I think they're checking right now on that mercy rule possibility. Ball two. Ball three. Allison Bodine on deck. Ooh, ball four, just missed. Good from here. So Provost goes to first, and Bodine will step to the plate. And the pitch. High, ball one. Ball. And we got Provost at second.
No, Leah, you know when we played against the boys after our season?
Strike called.
Why do I have pain like all through this side of my body? It hurts so bad.
Outside. Wendy definitely has to get herself a broom here. 3-1 to count. Soft drive. Don't get hurt, girls. That's the third out. And that's it. That's the ball game. 20-4 will be the final. Altona defeats Chazy, and that's the way it was on the 6th day of July 2000 at Feinberg Park in beautiful downtown Altona. You've been watching and hopefully supporting hometown cable television. It's worth your support. This is Calvin Castine. We're at the Moores Forks Recreation Field in beautiful downtown Moores Forks, the 7th day of the 7th month of the year 2000 at 6:06 p.m. We are set for the start of Pee Wee Baseball featuring Chazy at Moores. For the Chazy team, Joey Bradley will lead off. He'll be followed by Matt Roberts, Perry Latrimore, Jeremy Latrimore, Nathan Racine, Dave Wilford, Jacob Beeman, Jake Smith, and Nick Levine. The only non-starter is Nick Goupel. Defensively for Moores, pitching will be Corey Davison. His battery mate will be Chris Hack at first base. Heath Dupree, the second baseman, Josh O'Neill, shortstop Corey Trombley, at third base Ian Lapierre. In the outfield, left to right, we have Brad Barcombe, Andrew DeLong, and Travis Southworth. 3 non-starters for Moores include Jeff Horn, Brett Lefebvre, and Chester Wisco. And Jerry Davison is the Moores manager. Coach for the Chazy team tonight, substituting for Joey Trombley. He's got 2 brains to take his place. Two heads are better than one, they say, right? So they got two brains over there. We don't mean that derogatorily either. Dr. Morris Racine and he'll never be a Dr. Chris Latrimore. We have our first batter at the plate. Joey Bradley is there. He takes ball one.
I usually get and watch the game instead.
You got a better angle here, though.
It's a lot easier.
Because of the position of the sun, we're going to try to tape this from this angle. We'll see how it goes. That's fouled off. That's fouled out of play. Oh, got us a windshield there, just like that. Got us a windshield. Gets the kids excited. He struck out, but he doesn't care. Gets congratulations. All right, way to go. You just struck out, but you hit a windshield. That's better than getting a base hit. This is Matt Roberts. He's the shortstop. Davison delivers. That's in the dirt. Sounds like a car moving. Somebody may have decided they want a different position to watch the game from. That's a ground ball to second. Well, between the first base coach and the first baseman, we didn't see much of that play. We'll try to move down a little bit. Just a little bit and see how this works out. So that's two down, nobody on. And Perry Latrimore, the first baseman, steps in. That's the ball, 1-1.
Keep your back elbow up, Perry. Bend your knees low.
3-2. And the pitch. Ball 2. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Did I say 2 on? No. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Just a little bit high. Ball 3. Full count. Davison winds and delivers.